high above our planet, circling silently in the cold, dark vacuum of space, is an object that has ignited one of the most intriguing and persistent mysteries of the modern era. It's known as the Black Knight satellite. For over half a century, stories have circulated about a mysterious, ancient object in orbit, watching humanity long before we ever dreamed of sending our own technology into space. But is it real, or just a captivating legend? Where did this incredible story even come from? Let's travel back to the 1950s, the very dawn of the space age. As the United States and the Soviet Union launched their first satellites, their tracking stations began picking up something strange. Unexplained radio signals echoing back from space. These signals didn't match any known satellite, and they seemed to follow a polar orbit, a feat no country had yet achieved. Was it a secret Soviet spy craft, or something else entirely? The mystery deepened in 1960 when American radar detected a large, dark object silently circling the Earth. Newspapers were buzzing, calling it a mysterious space visitor. The official explanation from the US military was that it was simply a lost fragment of an Air Force satellite. But for many, that answer just didn't add up. This is where the legend truly takes flight. Conspiracy theorists proposed a much more radical idea. This wasn't recent debris at all. They claimed it was an ancient probe, an artifact left in orbit thousands of years ago by an advanced alien civilization. The story began to weave together different threads of history and speculation. Some connected the Black Knight to the brilliant inventor Nikola Tesla. Back in 1899, Tesla reported receiving strange rhythmic radio signals from his laboratory, which he believed were intelligent messages from another world. Could he have been the first person to detect the Black Knight's transmissions? Over the decades, the myth grew, painting a picture of an extraterrestrial sentinel silently observing our progress from the heavens, waiting for us to finally join the cosmic community. Fast forward to 1998. The story, which had been simmering for years, suddenly exploded back into the public consciousness. During a mission on the Space Shuttle Endeavour, astronauts captured stunning photographs of a dark, angular object floating against the curve of the Earth. To believers, this was the smoking gun, the undeniable photographic proof they had been waiting for. The object was dark, metallic, and looked nothing like a natural meteor. This, they claimed, was the Black Knight in all its glory. NASA, however, had a much more mundane explanation. They identified the object as a thermal blanket that had accidentally come loose and drifted away from the shuttle during a spacewalk. It was just a piece of space junk. So, what's the truth? Skeptics argue, quite convincingly, that the Black Knight is nothing more than a collection of unrelated events, all stitched together into a compelling narrative. The strange radio signals from the 50s, likely natural radio waves from space or misinterpreted echoes. The dark object from 1960, probably the lost satellite casing just as the military claimed. And the 1998 photo? Well, a thermal blanket. Each piece of evidence seems to have a perfectly logical terrestrial explanation. There's no single, solid piece of proof that points to an ancient alien satellite. And yet, the legend of the Black Knight endures. It continues to capture our imagination, spreading across the internet and inspiring countless discussions. Why? Because it taps into one of humanity's deepest questions. Are we alone? Perhaps the power of the Black Knight story isn't about whether a physical object actually exists. Maybe its true power lies in what it represents. The thrilling and slightly unsettling idea that humanity might not be the first intelligence to venture into the cosmos. That long before we ever looked up at the stars with our telescopes and rockets, something or someone was already up there looking back down at us. What do you think? Is the Black Knight an ancient alien artifact or just a fantastic space-age ghost story? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more mysteries. See you next time.